But he still started at 1%. And what made him go up to 55, 60% was the fight, was the fact that he was willing to fight. And a fight brings more media attention too. But you got to fight on your moral high ground. He did it from a Republican perspective.
Oh, you got to fight on your moral high ground. Oh, shit. Dude, there's no way. He's proud to be hated by the radical left. Don't ever waver from your orthodoxy or your own judgment. You must be pure, racially or ideologically, right? You must have a moral high ground. Oh my God, dude. He doesn't like the left wing because of that moral high ground, but now he loves Trump because of the moral high ground.
So I love that Bernie's doing the tour. I talked about it earlier in the week, and AOC's doing a great job on that tour. Ro Khanna's been terrific on all the shows, etc. And he's also on a tour.
They love
Benefits
Ro.
Over Billionaires. So these are people doing the right thing and getting out the popular message, the economic populist message that we have. But what you saw in that interview there is Bernie's Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree.
Criticizing other Democrats is his kryptonite. He just can't do it. But brother, at some point, you're gonna have to criticize fellow Democrats because they're the ones standing in your way. You can't even get to the Republicans without going through Schumer. And so when the Democrats were in charge, they said, no, Bernie, you can't get $15 minimum wage. You can't get paid family leave. You can't get any of these things because filibuster, because parliamentarian, because gobbledygook. Okay, but I can't get to arguing with Mitch McConnell until I get past Schumer and Manchin and Sinema, etc. You have to criticize them. You have to take them on. You have to challenge them. You have to defeat them. I know they're theoretic. They're not even in your party. You're an independent, right?
Mm-hmm. See, what's funny about this is how fucking stupid Cenk Uygur is. He is. He's so fucking dumb. He has no, I mean, obviously he ran for Congress and he didn't even move the needle. Like it wasn't even like a breath moving of the needle because he's so dumb. He doesn't understand how the political landscape works. What in Cenk's world, if Bernie just starts talking shit about Chuck Schumer, we're gonna end up having Medicare for all. What a fucking dink, bro. And it's funny though, because obviously Cenk Uygur talking shit about Democrats is like what he lives for. That's all Cenk Uygur really enjoys doing. He just talks shit and talks shit and talks shit. And he thinks that his talking shit is accomplishing anything, which is not. I mean, because, you know, at the end of the day, in order to get Medicare for all, you're not going to talk shit about Charles Schumer. What you need to do is you need to build a popular groundswell for those policies in Congress. Okay, the reason why there's no Medicare for all isn't because of Chuck fucking Schumer. It's because we don't have 270 votes in Congress. You need 270, including the guys in the Senate. But you need Congress people that would be willing to vote for that. And dude, we have a lot of work to do on that. Okay, Cenk Uygur thinks, oh, we get rid of Chuck Schumer and we get rid of the parliamentarian, that there's just Medicare for all. It's gonna magically appear like a fucking unicorn. But at the end of the day, there's not enough people in Congress to back the support of this. And not only that, but we would need a realistic plan crafted. Because right now, the medical industry and the insurance industry and the pharmaceutical industries, these guys are like a fucking spider web of nonsense right now. It's not about the donors. People could very easily not vote for candidates unless they support Medicare for all. But there's not even that many candidates running on this platform. So, I mean, I know they like to blame the donors. And are the donors a little bit responsible? Sure. But at the end of the day, we're the voters. If you stop voting for candidates that don't support Medicare for all, or if you run yourself on that platform, maybe we'd have it. But I think it's really interesting that like Cenk is disappointed because he wants Bernie to just be a shit talker. It's weird because Cenk Uygur's been in politics for like 20 years. And so I don't know where he thinks like the vocal criticizing of politicians, how he thinks that translates into some type of electoral power. Because it doesn't.
So look, I'm somewhere between you and Bernie. I agree that Bernie's unwillingness to ever point out some of the flaws in his own party is an Achilles heel he has. But also, Cenk, you understand, right, that your temperament, your demeanor, the way that you want to fight all the time is also going to be ineffective.
Dude, Cenk doesn't want to fight. Dude, Cenk is gutless, bro. He is gutless. And we saw him on stage with Charlie Kirk. He had a chance to fight, and he's gutless. You notice how Anna, though, did the fight. That's the Trump thing. Fight. She did the Trump thing. Dude, these guys are Trump nodding all over the place. And dude, Cenk ain't a fighter. He's a bitch. Cenk, you're a bitch. Dude, you look like a bitch. You do. You look like a bitch, Cenk. Oh, yeah.
No, I don't agree with that at all.
Okay.
No, I'm being dead serious, and I've already been proven right. So let me just explain real quick, because I know it's a natural reaction to say, no, that can't work, or that's just too harsh, or it's too extreme, etc. And there is a part of it that's correct, not that it can't win. The part you're right about, Anna, and what I've realized through all these long years of asking them to fight their colleagues, because they're standing in your way, right? And they're the ones who are also corrupt. They're also taking donor money, etc. Is that, no, they don't have my temperament and they just can't do it. I'm not blaming Bernie because he's a bad guy, not at all. He's a great guy. In fact, he's too nice, right? Again, in the Biden debates, they had it prepared to criticize him on things he should have criticized them on. And he said he'd do it, and he got up to the lectern and he just couldn't do it. He couldn't pull the trigger, right?
Dude, Cenk thinks he is such a brawler. You see that? He's so arrogant. He's like, these guys don't have the fight that I have. But dude, Cenk, he backed down to fucking Francesca, bro. He had to kick her off the network because he's such an incredible fucking pussy that he can't even have a disagreement with Francesca Fiorentini. He can't even go on the Majority Report and debate Sam Cedar. Cenk is such a crybaby bitch. Dude, but look at him. He's like, oh, those guys in Congress, oh, they can't fight Chuck Schumer like I could, because I could fight Chuck Schumer. But, you know, I can't talk to Sam Cedar because I'm too mad at him. Dude, this guy who's here talking about the donors, Mr. Polymarket is talking about the guys who take money from donors. But Cenk's like, I got Chuck Schumer. Yo, Cenk, you know that to get to Chuck Schumer, you have to go through Sam Cedar first, right, bro? You have to go through Emma Vigeland to get to Chuck Schumer there, big boy. Dude, he is all bluster. Oh my God, you're right. He is all talk. He talks a big game, dude. Oh shit. It's so funny, dude. Dude, this guy, Cenk Uygur, is like the 4-foot tall kid at the middle school who like walks around and is like, yeah, man, dude, nobody wants to fucking fight me, bro. Nobody wants to step to this, boss.
So why do I say my way could work? Because we've already seen it work. I get that it's apples and oranges when you're talking about, to some degree, when you're talking about Republican voters and Democratic voters. But Trump just did it. He bullied the living crap out of his party. He was as combative as humanly possible. And remember, guys, now,
dude, he has a cult that would fucking take a bullet for him. Okay, he does. He has a cult and all that shit. But dude, let's pause here for a minute though, because Cenk is wanting Bernie Sanders to be more Trump-like. So Cenk wants Bernie Sanders to like lie, cheat, and steal, and manipulate, and get dirt on and abuse money to be like, he wants Bernie to be like Trump. He's advocating for a Trumpian, dirty, degenerate takeover of the party. Like, really? Would that be good? I don't think that would be good, bro.
work. I get that it's apples and oranges when you're talking about, to some degree, when you're talking about Republican voters and Democratic voters. But Trump just did it. He bullied the living crap out of his party. He was as combative as humanly possible. And remember, guys, now everybody knows it. But back in 2015, when he started to do that, every single person said, you can't win with that temperament. You can't attack your own party. That's a terrible strategy. You'll never win that way, and you'll destroy your party. You'll take away power from your party. It'll create.
Dude, he's praising Trump now. He's admiring Trump. Even though the Republican Party now is just a fucking shithole, bro. They're like the biggest degenerate criminal enterprise shithole possible. And Cenk here is like, goddamn Bernie, why can't you do more of that? Right? Dude, you know what's funny is I think he's a little delusional though too. He's a little delusional to think that Cenk thinks he's got some sort of like Trumpian power or something.
Create division within your party. And is that what happened? No. He beat everybody in his own party. Then he won the general election. And now he did a miraculous comeback and won again.
Yeah, but Cenk, it's because the Republican Party's filled with fucking criminal, degenerate assholes who can be bought and bullied and hounded out of their beliefs. They will do a 180 like you're doing. They'll kiss Trump's ass like you're doing because they're bitches. The Democrats aren't like that, dude. He doesn't realize that the Republicans are degenerate scoundrels who will get in line behind a devil. But Democrats ain't gonna do that shit. They're not gonna get in line behind somebody like Trump. If Trump tried to do that bullying shit in the Democratic Party, he would have never won the nomination. What does he think, dude? Dude, you know what's fucked up about this? Is Cenk here was literally just the other day telling me how anti-Trump he is. Cenk was just saying, like, I criticize Trump 1,000 ways. Dude, he admires the shit out of him, bro. He really does. That's so funny. But this whole like Cenk admiring Trump and the way he bullies and holds degenerate shit over people is toxic. And they're using the world's richest man to try and bully them too. But dude, those kind of tactics, that's not going to accomplish long-term shit. I don't think you're going to bully and degenerate your way to Medicare for all. I don't think it's going to work, man. I don't think that's how you're going to get this. You got to do what Bernie's doing, which is appeal to the people, but then we need some of those people in Congress.
Look, I think Bernie Sanders should fight. I just think you have one speed, and your one speed is fight, okay? And I think,
and it's the correct speed. And I'm not saying that because it's my temperament. I'm saying that because strategically you can't. So when Trump said on the stage, all these guys are corrupt, I gave them money and they did whatever I wanted. That's when I said he's gonna win. And do you know, and people forget this, when Trump started running in 2015, do you know what he started at? Mr. Famous Celebrity on The Apprentice? 1% in the polls. He actually, now look, Anna's right that his celebrity gave him so much cachet that it allowed him to go into media endlessly. And so like, for example, if someone like me were to run, you wouldn't get that advantage.
I mean, you did run, you didn't get any advantage.
Right, I didn't get any mainstream.
What a delusional guy this guy is. He's like comparing himself to Trump now, Cenk is. What a fucking idiot, bro. Like, this is some of the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, his ego, like, dude, Cenk is a fucking nobody, bro. He couldn't win an election inside TYT, man. I'm serious. If they elected a president of TYT, this motherfucker wouldn't even win. What are we talking about?
So like, for example, if someone like me were to run, you wouldn't get that advantage.
I mean, you did run, you didn't get any advantage.
Right, I didn't get any mainstream media, right? So, and that's what they do to progressives, and that's what they did to Bernie in 2015. Again, I wrote about this in Justice is Coming.
Dude, he's talking about his book again, dude. Dude, I don't think Anna would even vote for him, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Anna would even vote for him.
Covered him for 7 seconds as he was doing his own rise from 1% to 48% in that primary. ABC's like, I don't see it, I don't see it. And most of the mainstream media is like, I don't see it. So yes, Trump had that huge advantage that Bernie didn't have. But he still started at 1%. And what made him go up to 55, 60% was the fight.
Yeah, no, what made him go up to 55, 60% is racism, misogyny, and the fact that Republicans are fucking morons. Okay? They're white supremacists. So when you're a white supremacist and you're like the king of white supremacists and you run in the party of white supremacy, surprise, surprise, you'll fucking win the nomination. Cenk Uygur, you N-word using stupid ass, bro. Jesus, just get out of the fucking Democratic Party already. Get out of the left wing, bro. Dude, you have just polished the knob, bro, so hard. Like, goddamn, dude. It's like painful to watch this guy. He is so clueless, dude. Dude, Cenk Uygur's gonna have fucking Trump jizz all over his chin at the end of this fucking segment.
Was the fact that he was willing to fight, and a fight brings more media attention too. But you got to fight on your moral high ground. He did it from a Republican perspective. We could do it from a populist left perspective. But when they ask you about Democrats, you can't run from the building.
Yeah.
Otherwise you won't win.
I think that Bernie felt burned from the way that he carried himself when he was a member of the House, because that's when he
what are we
was
watching?
a fire-breathing congressman.
Dude, they are now dissing Bernie while praising Trump's fighting abilities on the TYT, on the Progressive Network. Bro, what are we, how did we get here? Dude, who's paying these guys? Oh my God. I think Cenk just did say something, fighting on your moral high ground. Hold on.
But he still started at 1%. And what made him go up to 55, 60% was the fight. Was the fact that he was willing to fight. And a fight brings more media attention too. But you got to fight on your moral high ground. He did it from a Republican perspective.
Oh, you got to fight on your moral high ground. Oh shit. Dude, there's no way. There's no fucking way, dude. He's proud to be hated by the radical left. Don't ever waver from your orthodoxy or your own judgment. You must be pure, racially or ideologically, right? You must have a moral high ground. Oh my God, dude. He doesn't like the left wing because of that moral high ground. But now he loves Trump because of the moral high ground. Let's hear it one more time.
And what made him go up to 55, 60% was the fight. Was the fact that he was willing to fight. And a fight brings more media attention too. But you got to fight on your moral high ground. He did it from a Republican perspective. We could do it from a populist left perspective.
Oh, you got to fight on your moral high ground. Wow. Dude, that's crazy. He said it. He's praising Trump for it, but goddamn, he hates when the leftists do it. You can't be a leftist and fight on your moral high ground. You heard it, people. Cenk Uygur saying he admires Trump for fighting on his moral high ground. This is the same Cenk Uygur who says he hates the radical left because they always take a moral high ground. Homie just got, oh, Cenk Uygur! Oh, Cenk, you just got busted! Oh, Cenky! Where's my neck? Oh, shit, bro! Dude, what a fucking clown, bro. What a clown, dude. Cenky! Oh! Dude, everybody, let's hit the shaky Gurga, dude. We need to see that emote, dude. Let's see it. Oh, shit.
And maybe he didn't want to ruin that relationship because you know how Washington works, especially with Democrats. You tweak them a little bit.
Dude, again, dude, TYT is more against the Democratic Party than they are against Trumpism. They admire Trumpism and MAGA more than they admire their own goddamn side of the aisle. They hate the Democrats. They hate them. And yes, Francesca standing on her moral high ground, gone. Gone, I say. Sam Cedar having a moral high ground, I'll never talk to you again. Emma Vigeland, your moral high ground, Emma, you're blackballed. Anna's gonna drink a box of Franzia. She's gonna fucking tweet at you for like 18 hours. She's gonna have a Twitter meltdown. Oh, Emma! Oh, the Franzia's kicking in! Oh, shit.
You criticize them, critique them a little bit, regardless of how soft your tone is, regardless of the kid gloves you're wearing as you're doing it. Oh my God, they get offended so easily. And
oh, Democrats, you're bad. Oh, Chuck Schumer, we hate you. Oh, fuck.
That's it. They totally blacklist you. They won't work with you. They won't listen to you.
Oh, they blacklist you. Oh, shit. Like they won't let you appear on their network.
This is why Democrats suck.
Dude.
And I'm not talking about the voters, I'm talking about the politicians.
Dude, this is so funny. These are the people who just this week banned Francesca Fiorentini because she called him a bitch.
Okay, they will not take any constructive feedback. They don't learn, they don't grow, they don't adapt. That's why the party is in shambles right now.
Nope, if you say that you look like a bitch, the Democrats will in fact ban you from their network.
Yeah, but today's a new day. And so I think that I'm hoping that Bernie, AOC, and the others adjust, right?
Dude.
Because I get what Anna's saying. She's totally right. And I get that Bernie, AOC, and the others were in a super difficult position because if you're not in Washington, you can't understand how toxic that culture is. And when they're in that bubble, they don't realize it's toxic. They get brainwashed into believing that it's normal and real.
Dude, how are you this clueless? Like, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how you can be this fucking clueless as like these two people. It's almost, to me, it's almost like they behave this cluelessly because they know that everyone's going to call them out for it. It's almost like they're trying to build their social media presence as fucking idiots. They want to be crowned like idiots of the century. But I mean, we know they're not doing like 4D chess, but like, dude, it's like right in front of them. It's almost like they're doing it for the rage bait, but they hate when people they threaten to nuke you if you use their content or some shit. Dude, I will say this though, one thing that Bernie did have the balls to do, because he's saying that Bernie doesn't have the balls to stand up to people, but you know what Bernie did have the balls to do in 2020, guys? I'm gonna show you what Bernie did right here, dude. Bernie did have he had the stones to withdraw his endorsement of Cenk Uygur. Dude, Bernie! Oh, he had the guts. He had enough fight in him to retract his endorsement of Cenk Uygur. Oh, Bernie! Oh, dude. Bernie's got a little bit of fight in him. Oh, that's fucking rich, bro. Oh, dude. If Cenk did get into Congress, dude, he would be so easy to buy off. I mean, my God, Polymarket Studios bought this motherfucker off. What is he talking about? I heard him even about the Polymarket shit, where he was talking about the Polymarket shit. I swear I saw him talking about it today, where he was talking about Polymarket and saying, what do you can't take money to keep your shit afloat? But it's like, dude, it's not like you took money to keep your shit afloat, but you took money from the other side. You took Republican money. You took Trump money to keep your shit afloat. And that's what's so crazy about it is at least, right? At least the Democrats aren't taking NRA money. You stupid ass. But that's what Cenk did. He essentially went into Congress and took NRA cash to keep his shit afloat. What is he fucking talking about, bro? He is such a phony, bro. All right, so look at this. After I said, dude, you spend 90% of your time criticizing Dems while you glad hand Trump. And he says, you have no idea how funny you sound. I criticize Trump in 1,000 ways, but hey, boss, we just watch you blow Trump for an hour, dude. All right. but he called me a radical left circle jerker. Thank you. I'm officially a radical left circle jerker, according to Cenk Uygur. All right, buddy. Can you really take polymarket sponsor money and call yourself a progressive? One left-wing show has a sponsor for 6 months, and the destroyers come in and say, like utter morons, no one on our side should ever have any money, not even a little bit to survive. Make sure only the right wing has all the sponsors and money. You guys sound so productive. But here's the thing, Cenk. The thing about this, Uygur, that you don't get, or maybe you do get, and this is why you keep self-owning and clowning yourself, is it's not about taking money. Like, yeah, of course, in the moneyed politics world, sure, you got to take some money to survive. But you do get to choose whose money you take. And you took Trump money, bro. You took J.D. Vance money. You took J.D. Vance money. You took Peter Thiel money. You took Curtis Yarvin money. Bro, dude, you took basically Elon Musk money, bro. You took the clown money, bro. The dirty money. You took the fucking techno bro money, boss. You took like the dirtiest of the dirty. Like you couldn't find other money? Like really? The only money you could find was like the shittiest, gnarliest clown money out there? Like really? Then you're not even good at what you do, bro. If that's the only money you could get during an election year was the poly market money, bro. During an election year. Like, bro, and then it was also during the election year when all you did was slam the Democratic candidates. That's like real believable. Dude, Uygur, Janky, dude, bro, if you wanna debate, man, you wanna talk about this seriously, I'm down. I don't think you wanna talk to me if you're too afraid to talk to Sam Cedar and Emma Vigeland and Franny. You're probably not gonna wanna talk to me, but I would love to talk to you about this. How you like that, baby? What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.